The guy told me it sat for like 18 months, but when I pulled the jump starter out, it took probably 20 seconds to start up, but it actually started up, and we did drive it onto the tow truck. Roll the clip.
Run up the city, you know how we turn up. I run with the boss, she call with a burner. Cut to my crib, but you know I return her. If they catch you lacking, it might be a... Excuse me, sorry about...
Radiator actually has no leaks. I was expecting something to be bent here. That's all good news. So that's going to speed up the rebuild process, working on the upper radiator core support. Right now I have it hooked up to the frame machine, aka the Razor winch, which is actually doing a pretty good job. It needs a headlight, hood, bumper, and a couple small pieces. We should be able to salvage something here at this yard. All ready to go. It's time we take the SX4 on its first drive.
Good luck, not gonna get far.
Probably not. We had to do a little jerry rigging back here. Nothing to see here. Just a little more. There's a chopper right there. The quarter panel actually got pushed in, so I used a winch, a jack, all sorts of stuff to try to pull it out. Right here we pulled the good old used car salesman trick. We used this trim piece to cover a little damage we got going on here. The quarter panel kind of got pushed in. It's not too bad. I pulled a lot of it out, but the clip brackets were broke, so we put in some screws and I spaced them evenly, so I mean it doesn't look good, but it also doesn't look horrible. Got a fresh new license plate. Earlier today I got registration insurance. We got a plate on here. We're gonna be taking it for a quick test drive and we're gonna see how it drives. Well, here goes nothing, and we're on the first test drive. I just got it partially legal today. The inspection sticker, well, that's a little outdated. The sun's going down. Let's take us down the lane to see how it drives. I'm gonna attempt to drive it to my house. There's Frankenstein. So far, I noticed this car needs a little bit of a cleaning. It kind of smells in here, not gonna lie. The windshield is filthy. It's not driving too bad. The alignment's, I think, a little out of whack. We'll know for sure when we hit the pavement. Okay, I'm actually kind of impressed. It doesn't drive too bad at all. It drives a lot better than what it looked. We got a dark gray car, a matte black hood, a white fender, and a blue bumper. Folks, we literally have a rainbow car. It's getting dark. I'll update you guys when I get home. It's time we take the good old SX4 on its first legal drive. Fresh new license plate. What are you spraying in here?
Have you smelled it in here?
Quite the repair over on this side. Let me straighten this up. First off, let's see if this thing even starts. I hear beeping. Christmas tree dash, but it's on. We made it to the car wash.
Why is it shaking?
Because we're idling at like 500 RPMs. This should fix it. Got the quarters. What are you admiring this hunk of shit for? It all cleaned up. Not a bad car for $300. It's officially that time of year that car batteries take a shit. I literally drove my car 4 times in the last week and I had to jump it all 4 times. Scratch that, it was actually 8 times. I had to jump it every time I got somewhere to get home. I must have forgot what month it is. I swear I was not prepared for winter. I got my jet ski over there. I thought I was riding it next week. Well, this come out of nowhere. Let's hope the jet ski's not ruined. Let's go get that in the heated garage. Right now I'm heading to my mom. She has a heated garage. I gotta get my jet ski thawed out because I didn't know it was about to snow yet. It was literally 65 degrees here in Pennsylvania last week, and personally I wasn't done riding my jet ski yet. But 2 days ago it literally dumped snow out of nowhere, so I guess I gotta put it away. I didn't get to winterize it yet, so hopefully it's not ruined. I need to get it thawed out. I'm gonna run some fuel stabilizer through it, and then I need to find out what I need to do to properly winterize a Sea-Doo. I know the Yamaha Wave Runners are different, but first let's go get it thawed out. We're here. Hopefully the garage has some heat. You can see under the cover. I took the whole lake with me in the feet well. It's pretty crazy how much salt is on the jet ski and trailer. I mean, I know salt eats stuff away. That's why a lot of people try to buy vehicles from the south, because there's no salt on the road. Same with jet skis. A lot of people prefer freshwater jet skis over jet skis that were ridden in the ocean. As far as I know, this jet ski was ridden in freshwater only. Well, it's not gonna be ridden ever again if I don't get this thing winterized, because if I have a jet pump full of water and that thing freezes, that thing is toasted. Let's get this thing pulled into the garage. Hopefully the pellet stove is on, and I don't think it is. Okay, it's not on. Hopefully we have pellets. Yeah, it's definitely not on, and I don't see any more pellets. Well, right here is a bag. This looks to be the last of the pellets. Hopefully it's warm enough in here to melt the ice. If not, I'll have to run to Tractor Supply and grab some pellets. And I just noticed, what is this shaggin' wagon? Looks like a Kawasaki mule. I'm not sure when my parents got that. The amount of toys they go through, they have Harleys, they have quads, they ended up selling the quad, got a Kawasaki mule, but that does not look like the mule they had. The mule they had, I think it was like a 500 or something. It was solid green. That's a camo one. That one looks pretty new. I don't know. I can't keep track of their toys. Let's get this jet ski in. I just noticed there's actually a thermostat here. Looks like it is, what, 41 degrees, 42, something like that. Well, I mean, it's warm enough to melt ice, but we might be a little while because I want to make sure this thing is winterized properly. And to thaw out these feet wells, that might take a minute or two. We're gonna pull the jet ski in now. We got Noah out here. He's gonna assist me backing up. We got some ice out here. Oh, you didn't see the Equinox yet, did you? Well, let's go check it out here. I noticed today, hey dudes are probably the worst shoe to be out here in the snow with. First off, they're literally felt fabric. They get wet instantly. They have no tread. I almost fell like 6 times earlier. What do you think?
I think this thing's a ripper.
I got it detailed. You should have saw this thing last week.
Was it rancid?
But there was literally oil in the back compartment in the trunk. Literally the steering wheel had crust on it. This is V6 power. Let me show you. Oh yeah, we got a rev governor, or I would be bouncing it on rev limiter.
Horse torque.
It has 301 horse torques, that is. Let's get this jet ski back into the garage. Huh? Dude, I know, I told you, I have literally the whole lake with me. But yeah, like I said, we got water in the... Oh, that side over there is worse. There's more water in that far side. This cover, I hate how it always gets stuck on the handlebars. I wasn't sure if you could drive with it on, but I definitely wanted to keep it on today. There's ice flying everywhere. No, there's just so much salt on the road. I didn't want all that salt to get on my jet ski. I must have hit a jump or something. Somehow the cover is stuck underneath the jet ski.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yo, go.
Margaritas, anyone?
Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. Through the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And on the driveway is a nice range, 'cause I grind through the climb.
How do you winterize this? Because I don't think this is the way to do this.
The ice is almost off.
Hey, I know it'll work.
What? Hey, no, no, no. I thought you were actually gonna shoot my jet ski. So what I'm reading on the internet, as for winterizing these jet skis, I guess there's a difference between the Yamaha Wave Runners and the Sea-Doos. The Yamaha Wave Runners are actually cooled with the lake water, and waters ran through the engine, and that's how they're cooled. And then on the other hand, Sea-Doos have antifreeze, which the lake water runs against the heat exchanger, which cools the antifreeze, and the antifreeze is what cools the engine. So I guess all you need to do to get this Sea-Doo winterized is take the plugs out, dump all the water out, dump the water out of the jet pump, and then use something to stabilize the fuel so it doesn't gunk up. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I think you're good to go after that. Like, I tried to look up an oil change. I got so much mixed information. Then winterizing, I got a lot of mixed information as well. This is my first year owning a jet ski. What'd you buy there?
Got the old winch bracket. Not the winch bracket, the plow bracket.
Why are you opening the box with that?
I lost my knife.
But whatever you ordered, you're probably cutting in half. Oh yeah, that's the thing we were talking about earlier, a winch adapter. There's a lot of mixed advice online. I swear I read this same thing from a couple different people telling me completely different ways to do it. And then when it comes to winterizing, some people say use antifreeze, other people say you don't have to, that's only on Yamahas. If you have a Sea-Doo, please comment down below. I'm very curious on how you winterize your jet ski. It'd be much appreciated. I wanna make sure this thing runs in the spring. If I would have known these jet skis are this fun, I probably would have bought one years ago. Before I start this thing up, I'm gonna let it thaw out for a while. I don't wanna ruin anything in the pump if it's not already ruined, because it did sit outside in the cold for 2 days. We got an unexpected snowstorm. A couple weeks ago, I did lift the trailer up and tilt it back. A lot of water came out. I'm just hoping I got all of it. Fingers crossed there's no damage on the jet ski so far. I'm gonna let that sit for a day or two, come back, run some fuel treatment through it, take my new battery out. Hopefully that's not dead. I guess we can check it right now, actually. Pop the key on, because this thing beeps loud. So we'll be at a, oh yeah, the battery's still good. I don't know if it's full charge, but it's not completely dead, which is good. because those AGM, I think that's what they're called, sealed batteries are not cheap. So hopefully that's still good to go. And while I'm at it, I'm probably gonna get the seat repaired. It just slowly started ripping in the summer. And if I don't fix it now, it's probably gonna rip the whole way down here in the seam. And one thing I really need to do is I need to find the previous owner for the trailer. Since I don't have the title for the trailer, I can't get it registered, so it's not legal to be driven on the road. It's not a huge deal, but like I don't really want to worry about it every time I drive to the lake, thinking, oh, I might get pulled over today. I just don't understand why people don't transfer titles. Like the jet ski's a 2009. I'm assuming they bought the trailer too because it's stamped 2009 on that too. So I'm assuming they bought them both at the same time. So the original owner transferred it to another owner. That owner apparently only transferred the jet ski title because that's the only one he had. He said the person he bought it off of didn't have the name of the trailer. So either it's stolen or someone actually lost the trailer. I've been trying to find out the process through the DMV. I believe they said if it passes DOT inspection that they can issue me a new title even though my name previously wasn't on it. I'm not real sure how that works, but I'm gonna get that figured out this winter. It's down to 40 degrees now, so who knows when this thing's gonna be thawed out. But that is a wrap to today's video. If you guys are new, make sure you guys smash that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up like always, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace.